Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a good day, good morning, good night, whatever it is. For me, it's good evening. Gonna be doing some more. Oh, mistake. Gonna be doing some more WuWa 2.0 story. Gonna be doing some more WuWa 2.0 story. Let's see if we can get this situated a little better. That way I can actually see my computer. Oh man, what a week it's been so far. I have to say though, the 2.0 story has been really good. It's been really fun to follow. It's been a lot of fun. I do have, I think, some events that I need to cover first, and then we can get into the story. I got to get that astrite in, of course. Let's go ahead and boot Wuthering Waves up. Still working on getting the YouTube chat working. I don't know if I'm ever going to figure that out, to be honest with you. It's been, I might just have to break down and just like buy a widget. I don't know. Got my Goku mug today. Goku will be, well, actually Goku and Vegeta on there. They will be watching the WuWa 2.0 story with us. There we go. Now it's starting to do something. Pull that music down. Get started. All right, collect our Lumite. What do we have to do? Limited time special event login. Oh, this is the extra 30 pools that they this is the extra 30 pools that they kind of got bullied into giving us. Is there anything else? What is this? Double drops. Okay, so I do need to do that. So I'm thinking I might try to use some of these forging tides to get Shorekeepers weapon. Let's go ahead and claim this. And I might try to go ahead and get Shorekeeper, and then hopefully with all the extra rewards we get from anniversary, I'll be able to get Zani maybe. That's what I'm hoping for. So we just got to see how that's going to work. So every 2 days, that's kind of weird. Why do I need to wait? Wait a minute. So I have 3 days left on this banner. How many days were left here? Okay, so I still should be able to use this. Okay, I still should be able to use the forging tides Maybe try to get lucky on her weapon. Okay, what else did I need to do? I think I still needed to do this thing. Fantasies of the Thousand Gateways. Let me pull down that music and stuff. Let me know if it's too low or too loud, and we can adjust it from there. Okay, so fast travel. Let's see if we can get it in one shot again like we did last week. That'd be a lot of fun. Okay. Okay, so Changli gives an extra 150%. That's nice. Mortifi and Chisha does as well. And I have neither of them leveled up. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. What if I just use Mortifi and Verena? Can I beat it like this? Will I have enough DPS?
Guests of the unkind.
I don't know, let's find out.
My blade, you take 4.
Okay. Challenge 1. Easy peasy. Okay, so Dreamscape. When a basic attack hits, summon an exploding fireball to do 100% fusion damage. That sounds cool. Let's see. When under the lucid dream status, gain blow effect. Each instance of damage increase crit rate and damage up to 100 times. That seems really good. This interval has a trigger of 0.8 seconds. That sounds pretty good too. All right, what is this? Casting Resonance Liberation summons. Nah, we don't want to do that. Let's go. Let's go with the fireball since we got Changli. That sounds fun. All right, moving on.
Guests of the unkind. My blade burns.
Ooh, we get a second metaphor. Increase basic attack, increases resonance liberation damage. That sounds good. Basic attack damage sounds pretty good too. I think Changli needs more skill damage, right? We'll go with liberation damage so we can get big chunky damage out of that. Basic attack, crit rate. Oh man. Now I'm not sure. Should I go with resonant skill damage or crit rate? Let's go with crit rate. That seems way better. 30% crit rate. That sounds really good.
Make it fast.
Okay, let's go kill this goober.
Make it fast.
Leave it to me. Listen up. Fruit of Evergreen.
Together we vanish. Take 4. Clear as the blaze. My blade burns. Who's the caged bird
Oop.
now?
Whatever. Kind of didn't mean to do that, but that's okay.
Mine's
Blue. Life is in everything.
We still get the win.
together we
Fruit of
vanish.
Evergreen.
My blade yearns. Take form. Beckon the divine flame. Sever. Think fast. Make it fast.
Oop, didn't mean to do that.
To me. The fruit of Evergreen.
Feathers and sinews.
Oh, don't, no.
Triumph through
No! Alright, that's easy. Easy. I kind of got hurt though.
Woefully.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, damage dealt is increased by 75% or increase attack by 75%. I'm not sure which is better. Let's go with damage dealt. Let's go with damage dealt because then if we get the thing that doubles our attack but it's flat, the damage dealt thing will still work really good with that. Let's do that. All right.
Bask in the sunlight.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Make it fast.
Okay, so we get 2 more metaphors. Increase basic attack damage, basic speed, or increase resonant liberation damage. Ooh. Let's go with more liberation damage. Def, attack, or basic attack speed. That's a tough one. Basic attack or... Let's go with basic attack speed.
Make it fast. Guests of the untold.
Odyssey. Fruit of evolution.
Sever.
Okay. Increase attack, heavy attack damage, and crit rate. We'll do with another crit rate, 15%, because I think that will cap me out. Hey, spoiled child, welcome to the stream. Good day. I just started playing 1 week ago and just made it to UR 51. Is that good? That's really good, man. That's really good. Absolutely. I think I'm only like resonant 6 or not resonant level. I think my account level is only like 61 or 62. So yeah, that's good.
Guests of together we vanish.
Ooh,
Triumph.
you beating me up. How dare you beat me up?
Triumph through sacrifice.
Damn. You got me good, didn't he?
Going again.
Okay.
Fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish.
Oh, I got frozen. No.
Beckon the divine flame.
Woo, the damage. Let's go. Yeah, I think getting the extra resonance liberation damage was good. Okay, increased attack or increased max HP. I think we're gonna go with skill damage because we want the damages, and we'll just be pro and stop getting hit. Right? That'd be the way. That'd be the way to go. Okay, so defeating an enemy restores 80 energy. When the active resonator deals damage, their attack increases by 15 and reduces their max HP. When in lucid dream status, dealing damage with dreamscape power damage buffs increase lucid dream status duration. Let's go with getting the energy. You had a poor start on pull. Hey, look, I had a poor start on pulls too, man. So you said you got a what, S5 Sanhua? That's better than what I have. I think my Sanhua is only like S2. S6 Alto. Okay. And who's SK? But let's see, when the damage. No, I don't want those. I don't want that either. When in lucid dream status, dealing damage restores 10 concerto energy. That's pretty good. When no dreamscape power buffs are triggered for 4 seconds, dreamscape energy. Let's get that. That sounds good.
Guests of the unkind.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Mind's eye. Leave it to me. Roll for me. Oh.
Oh.
Think fast.
Ha. Life is in everything.
Ah, Shorekeeper. Gotcha. Yeah, I still don't have Shorekeeper.
Together we vanquish.
So you're doing better than me.
Take full.
I wish I had Shorekeeper. I might pull for her today. Well, I'm gonna try to pull for her today, I should say.
Caged bird now. Mind's eye.
Okay, easy. Okay, SK. Yeah, that makes most sense. Yeah, Shorekeeper. The only level like 90 characters I have is Cheng-Li, Rover, and Verena. I really want Shorekeeper and I really want Zani. Increase attack. If I get this increased attack by 75%, then I can't get the one that doubles your attack. So let's just go that. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll power on. Did you manage to get Shorekeeper's weapon, or do you just have Shorekeeper? Because from what I hear, Shorekeeper's weapon's not like 100% necessary.
My blade yearns.
Clear as the blaze.
Take form. Triumph through sacrifice.
Oh, about died. Good lord.
Roll for me. Huh? Fruit of evolution.
Together we vanquish. No need to dwell. Triumph through sacrifice. Guests of
Jeebus.
the unkind. Beckon the divine flame.
Easy game, easy game. Ooh, I don't know about that. With this survivability, I might be in trouble for the final boss. Maybe I can get some self-healing with some of these metaphors. That'd be good. Okay, let's see. When the active resonator deals damage that lowers H, I don't need less survivability. No. Reduce the dream status duration and increase max HP. Let's just do that. That gives us more survivability, I guess. When the resonator takes damage, increase 1 attack. Reduce the trigger intervals. Let's do that because we take damage. The reason why I asked if you had the signature weapon or not is because I'm thinking about trying to pull for her, whether or not I get the weapon. Just kind of curious what your thoughts are on like how your Shorekeeper performs on just like using variation or whatever.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Make it fast. Beckon the divine flame.
Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution.
All right. So we get dealing a critical hit restores energy whenever the active resonator casts liberation. No, I don't want to do that. Buffs that enhance resonator based on HP will treat them as if they only have 1 HP left. Ooh, that sounds good. Let's go with cardio tonic. When the active resonator deals damage, they deal 15% more damage. Defeating an enemy restores 40. Basic attack restores energy. I don't want to lose survivability, so let's just go with the middle one and hope for the best. And my Mortifee's not leveled, so he's just kind of chilling there, and hopefully we can defeat this without a secondary DPS. That's what I'm kind of hoping for.
Life isn't everything. Listen up.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Who's the caged bird now?
Bloom. The fruit of evolution.
Together we vanish. Mind's eye. Take form. Make it fast. Sever. Beckon the divine flame. Sever. Try.
Leave it to me.
Down through seconds.
Fruit of evolution.
Ooh.
Roll for me.
Together we vanish. Perish.
Okay, this is getting tough.
Take form. Be reduced to cinders.
Bloom.
Feathers and cinders. Clear as the blaze.
Okay, we did it. All right, geez. Level 70. Shorekeeper had a good rotation with currently 210 ER. I think once you can hit the team, we find your signature in the set. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, and that's what others have told me. So, yeah, I think I might try for that. Okay, let's see. What do we get here? Increased crit rate by 50%. Okay, so I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. Let's see, what else do we have here? When Dreamcape power buffs deal damage, grant 25% all team members. Buffs now deal 2 more lucid strikes when lucid dreams take. Prosthetic blade. I mean, I could get hidden blade because there is another metaphor that increases your damage based on like how much crit rate you have over. Let's spring for that and see if we get lucky. That might be okay.
Guests of the unkind.
Ha! Notice it.
Together we vanish. Take form. My blade yearns. Mind's eye.
Oh! I fell asleep. Oh no!
Bloom. Fruit of ever.
All right, give me something good. Give me something good. We're about to go into the final boss. Restore 50 dream when a basic attack hits this effect. It's probably what I'm just gonna have to go with. Yeah, damn it. That's probably what I'm gonna have to go with. I was hoping for something that maybe gave me a little more damage or survivability, but that's all right. Okay, we got one more shot at this. When the active resonator deals damage, increase their attack by 25% and reduce stacks up to 3 times. So 75% more damage, but less HP. 15% less HP. It's risky, but hey, that's the name of the game, risky game. So let's try it. Maybe we can do this. Oh gosh.
Gifts of the unkind.
All right, let's try not to. Oh my god, it's this guy. Oh no.
Make it fast. Mind's eye.
Leave it to me.
We have a time limit on it too.
Together we hold.
Not good.
Watch out! Life is in everything. Noticing.
Together we vanish. Sever. Take 4. Make it fast. Perish in flames.
Oh no.
The fruit of ever.
Together we vanish.
Bloom. Mommy. Bask in the sunlight. Listen up.
Together we vanish.
All right, that's something. Oh Jesus.
Fruit of ever.
No, stop hitting me.
Grow for me.
Stop hurting me.
Together we
There you go.
beckon the divine flame. Take 4. Mind's eye. My blade.
Oh,
yearns.
I don't think I'm gonna beat it.
Mind's eye.
Leave it to me.
Together we
Fruit of ever.
vanish. Be reduced to cinders. Perish in flames. Make it fast. Triumph through sacrifice.
Oh, that was a bad choice. Thought I could get some extra damage in there, but that was not a good choice by me. Oh well.
Watch out!
Together we vanish. No need to dwell on it. Who's the caged bird now? My blade yearns.
I can use some fertilizer. I'm just low on food.
Together we vanish.
Dang. We just didn't have the damage for this guy.
Make thee reduced.
That's
to
okay.
cinders. Triumph through sacrifice.
Leave it to me. Watch out!
Whoa, don't hurt me.
I'm just low in fluids.
Together we vanquish. Feathers and sinews. Who's the caged bird now? Mind's eye.
Oh, we're so close.
Sever. Take form.
Blue. Life is in everything.
Don't kill me, dude. No.
I can
Together we
some
vanquish.
fertilizer.
Think fast.
Ah, we beat him. Woo. Oh man, that was intense. Okay, let's go. Huh. Okay, what did I manage to get? Hopefully 6,000 points, so I don't have to do this again. Let's go. 6,000 points. Oh man, that was tough. But with that done, I should be able to go ahead and start into the 2.0 story. I think so. Let's see, get my astrite for that. Okay. Should probably do my double drops, so I don't forget those as well. Yeah, I'm still capped on that. I guess if I just do the daily quest real quick, I should be able to get all that done. Ooh, I didn't think I was actually going to beat that guy.
Guests
Okay.
of the unkind perish in flames.
Listen up.
Wait a minute. This isn't. I've already did this. Where's the I already did that. What am I doing? There's what I'm looking for.
Together we vanquish. Mind's eye. Make it fast.
Alright, that should get all these done. Attack. Might be okay. Okay. Union level 62, okay. So I'm not 61, I'm 62. That was close.
Plan.
I think I was trying to level him
Be there
out.
for everyone. As
So
we
let's
head
get
toward our
some
shared
more of these
future,
real quick.
leaving the past behind.
And then we'll jump into the 2.0 story.
Fruit of evolution. Time to get down to
Who's the caged bird now? My blade yearns.
I love Changli so much, man. She's so freaking cool. Hit these double drops real quick.
Take form. Mind's eye. Sever. Clear as the blaze. My blade yearns.
Nowhere to hide.
Forgot I had my rover with me too. He does damages as well. Actually, I'm curious how much damages he does.
against wind. Time to get down to business. Fruit of evolution.
You will obey.
Yeah, he's awesome. Male Rover is so awesome. It's so cool that you have an actual strong main character. Jesus. Okay. So that should get all my distractions out of the way. Should I do the Shorekeeper summons now or after we go through some of the story? The other thing is I think I'm 4 10 pulls away from getting one of these weapons, but I already have the Emerald Genesis and I have the Lustrous Razor, so I'm stuck on whether I want to try to pull another Emerald of Genesis or do I want to get like the gun or something. I don't know. Okay, the Maiden, the Defier, and the Death Crier. Truths, answers, and choices lie at the heart of the inverted tower. And it looks like this is where we get the Arrow Rover. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and start.
You there, Abster?
Calling Abster? Giving Abby a
What's
nickname? Okay.
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
We got voice lines! It always excites me when Male Rover talks. I hate it when they're just silent protagonists.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
Hey, see? Rewatch.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground.
This is the most he's talked in like a straight line this whole time. I hope we get more of this.
In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on. It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Okay. What do you have here? Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Probably should have read that, but I have a bad habit of reading anything that's not voice acted. Oh shit, what's this? Oh, is this Kachona or whatever her name is?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Relaxation and warmth, yearning and sorrow, a feeling of nostalgia. I'm gonna say relaxing. That sounded pretty relaxing. He agrees.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece.
They give all of these characters such really cool looking eyes.
Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona.
Chacona. Okay, that's how you say her
I'm
name.
glad to have met you.
Are you looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece.
All right.
Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you.
Okay.
Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
Sounds a little bit like ADD, but sure.
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
He speaks again.
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember
She
that.
dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since.
No?
That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time. To see if any details you might have missed become clear.
Wait, that was the lady that like nobody else could see but me, right? I think.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting, Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
She was blonde. I remember that.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures.
They just zoom in on her chest. Well played. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Let's get a screenshot. I could use that as a thumbnail. Let's see. Gotta make sure my screenshot button is working. Last time it just wouldn't work. Let's see here. Do. All right, where are you at? There you are. Did my screenshot button work, or did it quit working again? Let's find out. I don't think it worked. Mother trucker. Okay. Why don't you work? What if we did it like this? Does that work? Hey, the screenshot button worked that time. Let's go. We can move on. Sweet.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Oh, she hypnotized me. Oh no. Okay. Okay.
tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
Wait, did his eyes just shine real quick? What was that about? What the heck?
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
Of course.
What is the meaning of this?
I mean, if there wasn't a special connection, this wouldn't be gathering wives, right?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
This is... I am so excited because this is the most we've seen the main character actually speak. That's so much better. It's so much better to hear him actually say stuff.
How did you first come to notice me?
The
I mean,
Sentinel.
you were dancing on the
Imperator's
water.
voice guided me to you.
What do you mean? Like, if I saw somebody dancing on the top of water, I would be immediately like, what the hell's going on over there? What do you mean?
You heard the Sentinel's voice. Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Well, if I remember right, hold on a second. If I remember right, the religious guy was saying that you were supposed to be the Threnodian's resonator, or both, or something like that. Okay, a question I've yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too.
Wait, how do you not know?
My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis.
Okay. So another person with amnesia.
Fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Because he's trapped. Abby.
You rang?
Yeah. Tell her what's going on.
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
Okay, what does that mean?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
I think so. You can see or you can sense Abby.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers.
Okay.
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind?
I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency.
Yeah.
My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Probably, yeah, that would make sense.
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
Oh, maybe she is the resonator for the throne. The blah, 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 blah. I can't even say the name. What is it? Leviathan? Threnodian? There we go.
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ova-Thraxula meatball I had. But I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Interesting.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou,
Yep.
so it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
I don't know.
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first.
True.
Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
I just realized she's the only one that doesn't have like really cool looking eyes. Like all the other new characters have like really, really cool looking eyes. Like even Abby's eyes are cool.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not?
Yep, sure does.
Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers.
If she turned out to be the big bad, that would be wild.
In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
Okay. You're awfully calm about this and you're willing to trust Abby. I'm gonna say you're awfully calm because she's just like, she's just taking this all in stride, man.
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
Okay.
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. I want to speak with you in person.
Oh yeah, that's right, because she's not like actually here or whatever. That's why we can't see her. Or that's why other people can't see her.
How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
I like that. Just break it open. True. That's what I would do. Kick the door down.
I'm afraid that won't do.
Why not?
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse.
Oh shit, that don't sound good.
And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
Okay, that would sound bad. Now that she's zoomed in, I can see that her eyes are actually kind of neat. They have like this little faint purplish thing around them.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier. as if searching for a way inside.
Okay.
Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish. I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from
She
those
feels
wasn't.
judged. We just judged her by just staring at her. So we just stare at her more.
It would seem this resonance
Oh,
ability
Jesus.
can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise.
Okay.
No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
No matter. Okay, no. I guess I had to click the screen. Oops, my bad. I couldn't see the words because it was white on white. Whoever did that was not great. Not a great choice.
Rover? Rover? Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
Nah. I'm good.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
She's like, I think I killed him. Oh no.
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? No. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
Damn.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
You tell Chacona what happened? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, gosh.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Okay, calm down there. Why does that cat look like an old man?
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Go to the giant inverted thing in the sky.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
You just call me Lord? My Lord de Cell.
My name is Sebastian. As per Milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family. The one
That's
that's
the
likely
Thrunodian.
worshipping the Thrunodian.
Yeah. Interesting. Interesting.
Why does she want to talk with me?
Straight to the point. I love it.
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Why
Tell
does...
her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
Why does that guy like talk so like smugly, arrogantly?
I will convey your message to the lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Tell me about these rumors. Yeah. What's going on?
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm?
Duh.
She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family.
Sounds like the Rothschilds.
I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
You're gonna sing me a song? It says they all sound like clickbait titles to me. So true. So true.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
I don't have much time. How about a shortened version? Give me a quick summary or I get the details later. Let's just say I don't have much time. How about a shortened version? Damn!
Well,
He said,
long
talk to the
story
hand.
short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations.
Wait, is the head of the... Is that Cantarella or whatever? Is that who the head of the Phasalia family is? I'm just now kind of putting pieces together.
Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
That is so metal. That is so freaking brutal. What the hell?
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others
Metal.
say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sounds like a dangerous person. Only the bad stuff, huh? She kind of sounds badass. Let's be honest.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
Noted.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
True. Renacita, okay. So, what's the deal here? Oh, okay, we're still in this. Truth, answers, and choice. Okay, no, we already read that. So nothing else was changed. Just head to the Porto Vento Castle as agreed. Okay. All right. Oh, damn. I was trying to fly.
Guests of the unkind.
Flying around is so badass. Wait, who's trying to fight me now? Oh, you losers?
Take form.
Energy regen. Interesting.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Thessalians approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Thessalians try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the
Nice.
meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cartathea mentioned to you.
I like Carlotta.
I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Carlotta's like a true ride or die. She's like, I will break down the gates. I like that. Okay.
Make it fast.
All right. Before we start this, let's see. What is this? Hold on just a second. Okay, Mr. Flush Jobberty blah 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 blah. We are going to delete that message because we don't care. Goodbye. All right, anyway, before we get started with the rest of the story, I will be right back. I got to take just a small break. I will be right back. All right, and we're back. All right. Wait, I missed a note. What'd I miss? Wuthering Waves player, proceed to fill out the questionnaire. Oh, no, we're definitely going to fill that out. Don't worry, we'll fill it out. We will fill that out in just a minute. Okay, so let's proceed with the story, shall we?
Make it
Now,
fast.
if you'll please.
Oh, we got to turn this off. We know you got to get some screenshots of this.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Oh shit, she already knows.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper.
True.
Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Jesus!
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Those things have a mind of their own. Good God Almighty!
Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Have you seen my crown by chance? Just Rover will do.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella.
Okay, can do.
Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Yes, we shall. Definitely. No bad thoughts going on here. Nope, not at all. Zero. Oh God, I got problems. I got problems, guys. Okay.
Won't you have a seat?
I don't know if I would want to have tea if I found out like this person like poisoned a bunch of people.
I
don't know.
hope you'll accept
I don't-
this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto.
I don't know if I would accept that or not. I would be like, no, no thanks. No tea for me. That'll be fine.
Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
No, I am not drinking that tea. There's no freaking way on this earth I would drink that tea. Sorry, lady. There's no freaking way. Nope.
I see. Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being. I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Okay.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs.
Yeah, I would say that.
It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Hold on just a second. Is that not working? I know that would work. Peaceful in a way that feels wrong. Yeah, I would describe it as like strangely like dystopian, or like not dystopian, but uncanny valley. That's kind of how I would describe it. It's like, it's weird, man. It's weird.
So you've noticed something is amiss?
Yeah, absolutely.
As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand.
Oh,
And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
these religious freaks.
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
That's a good question.
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded.
Wait, what?
The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within.
That totally makes sense about what's going on now.
Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Not really. Everything's also weird. Are you implying the Order worships the Threnodian? Like, dude, I thought we were past that. Like, I thought it was pretty obvious that they were worshiping the Threnodian. You're one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting. He's having no talk of this. True, though.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers.
Ah, so it wants to take you out as well.
Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains.
That don't sound good.
Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Okay.
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Your Cantarella is like,
Curious about that statue.
she looks so good.
It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasalia.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, wouldn't you say?
I was going too fast.
Violacas are a vital ingredient for our elixirs.
I hate when you go too fast.
It even has a
Miss what they're saying.
effect on its own.
Okay. I'm guessing that's what they make poison out of.
This is it. Are you prepared?
Probably
Yes.
not.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave,
Oh, that's not good.
even if you want to.
Oh, shit. Should have seen that coming.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
So they're like a Pegasus? Okay.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Oh, shit. What?
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure.
That's not good.
I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
I don't know if that's going to be possible. Yeah, that's much easier said than done. Well, what makes you think I can do it?
Both Jinzhou and Jue owe you their future. That makes you the only person capable of this task.
True. Still doesn't mean they'll do it. A Sentinel cannot leave his commissioned region. Jue leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty. Jue is still in the middle of recovery. I mean, kind of both of them, but he is like definitely in the middle of recovery, right? Let's do that.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Why not?
I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
Okay.
There
Deal.
might still be a path forward.
Wait, what?
Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Okay, so
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction.
no.
The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Jue found their resonator. Is it through that sword, maybe?
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space.
That sounds hella OP. You can split and manipulate space. Like how do you lose? Like how would you ever lose?
With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own.
Okay.
This is how the Sword of Divinity
So I was
Turban,
right.
came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator.
Wait. Wait. Do I get the sword? Wait, do we get the sword? No, don't tell me. That would be so awesome.
To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the sentinel. Only the chosen one may hope to draw it.
Then, what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me.
Wait, so even you don't know what it is? Come
Perhaps she
on,
resonated
man.
with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Because the Sentinel was corrupted. She could have resonated with that.
But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because
She couldn't draw the blade. She couldn't draw Excalibur!
the maiden was already dead.
What?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course.
So she overclocked and died?
Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky.
Cantarella's so hot. Jesus Christ.
I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere.
Okay.
When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand.
Okay.
I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
Damn.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying.
Mm-hmm.
Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Yes. Would you mind if I tried pulling out the sword? Would you mind if I pulled on my sword?
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value.
She said, I
However,
suppose.
do handle it
I
with care.
suppose.
It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable strength.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's pull out Excalibur.
Rover, who are you really?
Jue calls me the Arbiter. You can call me the Blessed One. No, Jue calls me the Arbiter. Yes, I am the Arbiter.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
Yes, let's hear it. Speak some more. Where's the cutscene? You tell Cantarella about the conversation you had with Cartathea. Damn it!
I would never have imagined someone already
Just a
considered
black
martyr
screen.
could
Got
still
my
be
hopes
alive.
all up. Oh well.
What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity, and yet here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Oh God, yes, yes. Call me Master. Let's get back to the matter. Let's get back to the matter at hand, shall we?
Then I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
Yeah, we have a deal. 100%. You hand Cantarella Tervine, and she stares at the sword for a moment before shaking her head.
Tervin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
Let's go.
The only question now is how we reach Cartathea and Imperator Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cartathea sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere?
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking?
True.
Although being described as a jellyfish.
I mean, perhaps that was because all she saw was your chest.
There is a cable car. on the lower
She
levels
just
of
saw
the
them
Thessalia
things
estate that
bouncing
leads
around.
directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Wait, was that a 5-star weapon?
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
No, okay. I was about to say that'd be crazy. Okay, let's keep going.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium.
Okay.
A martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
Okay. Board the Echo Train. You and your party venture forth.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share
True.
a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet.
It's also true.
Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Yeah, but she still killed those people.
And what rumors
Right.
have you heard?
Still poisoned them?
that you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true.
Oh, shit.
I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest.
What the hell?
We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber.
What the
with a poison
fuck?
of their own making.
That is so
My
brutal.
succession ritual, well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
Damn, that's crazy. You never told me who your contact friend in Huanglong was.
Outside, they call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
Oh, shit.
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Oh, so she like floats down on her umbrella. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. It does have jellyfish. Damn. Okay.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they come from somewhere else?
Interesting.
I didn't think there would be gold.
I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind?
Oh, that is great.
I'd better not ask what she thinks.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped.
Ooh.
These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Renacita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary.
Okay, how old is Cantarella?
It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathea's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned. I can sense the demon within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now. For the Trinodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest.
Okay. Okay.
Why not savor this? Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
Not really. Let's keep going. Okay. Switched to running tap left control to toggle.
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture.
Okay.
Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave.
Oh, but I got the sword now, so I can break the barrier.
Entering the Sonorosphere.
No,
And
let's
who can
go.
wield the sword of divinity, but a blessed maiden.
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Let's do it. Ha! Wait, is that thing saying help me? What the hell, dude?
Laureate, you have come.
Yep, I'm here.
Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin, The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere.
That lightning
Wanting
crack
information about
after
the
she
sword's
said that
origins.
was great timing. You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword. Okay.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
Go for it. Touch it all you want.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
The corrupted sentinel. It's the corrupted sentinel, isn't it?
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thermodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than that, so just chill out.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Thermodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords.
Oh?
The Sword of Discord, Hogness.
That sounds
and
awesome.
The Sword of Virtue, Haltier.
Do you remember 3 pedestals as well?
Yes. Did you see them too?
Yeah, sure did.
Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal of the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Thermodian's doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers.
True.
Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
Damn. Sucks to suck.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
I like that.
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Tell it like it is. Let's go.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So, yeah, how exactly do we're gonna get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Okay, that was a lot easier than expected, to be honest.
What you said to Cartathea back there.
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Quite manipulative. The rumors are true. Oh shit. Story time. Or maybe not. Damn. What the heck? What the heck? Wait, are we upside
Are
down?
you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Yeah. Why is this place upside down again? That's wild.
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Them? Who?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
That does not sound great.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head.
True, true, true.
This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
Okay, what is that? Fam? Fam?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh. I was like, what the hell is that supposed to be? Okay. It's kind of wild. That looks crazy. That looks crazy. What? Let's get up here and get a better view of this. What the heck? That looks wild. Okay, seminary in the sky. Are we still on this? So we go up. Okay, so we're still on the same Maiden to Fire and Crier quest. Wait, so what is this? I have something new? Winds of the Past. What is this? Oh, snap. I get more rewards. Okay. More asteroids always good. Let's go. Okay. Complete Echo Challenge and do that stuff. Okay, so I have to complete more main quest, and I have like 3 days left to do this. Eek. Okay, whatever.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
How about I go with Abby first? No way. No way. Can we make room for one more? Go with Cardathea or go with Cantarella? We're gonna go with Cantarella. That's like a no-brainer.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Now is not the time to be so careless after that promise you just made to Cartathea.
I don't care.
You should focus on learning more about this place from her. I'll be watching with great interest to see what you come up with.
Boo. I disagree. Damn. I tried. I really tried. Oh, well.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the Sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
I mean, aren't we all
afraid
though?
of knowing the answer?
Nice.
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Oh. Those sound effects. Too
There are
good.
my manners.
Too good.
I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way,
See, I knew we should have went with
I see it
Cantarella.
clearly now.
That's why I was trying to get on the boat with Cantarella, damn it. Hey, Arathar, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. No VTuber here. I am not a VTuber, definitely no. But hi, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. Wait a minute. I gotta jump out. There we go.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
Okay.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
Definitely got some evil vines going on there.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide.
Okay.
I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it.
Okay.
Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Sounds simple enough. Let's get started. Okay, clear the dark tide remnants. Oop, wrong button.
If the Thenodian created the dark tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
You know, super excited. He has talked way more in this last quest line. More than he has this whole time. That is so good. So exciting.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More dark tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
All right, well, don't hurt yourself. Damn. Okay, vines formed the remnants of the dark tide and tangle the hovering statues. Use her abilities to purify them. Okay. How many spoilers have I seen? I have not seen any spoilers. I haven't even watched a beginner's guide on the game because I have not wanted to spoil anything. I haven't looked at any leaks. I haven't watched any videos on this game at all. You keep quiet. Yes, please do. I have been trying very hard not to get anything spoiled. And that's hard too because YouTube, man, people try to even spoil stuff like with their thumbnails and stuff. So I have just been super careful. Okay, throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them. So we need the levitator thing, I guess. Nice, let's go. Former story, yeah, anything leading up to it, like the 1.0 stuff, like any of that's fine. And I'm just now getting to this point in the game, so I'm not sure about the timeline or whatever, but yeah, anything in 1.0 is fine to talk about.
The vines are remnants of the dark
So
tide.
like
Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
have I learned a story about her? So what I've learned so far about Cartathea is that she is either like the resonator for the Threnodian. They're still trying to figure out, maybe she's the resonator for like the corrupted Sentinel or something. So that's where I'm at right now. We don't quite know who she is. I do have questions about the timeline because Cantarella said, you know, she saw the maiden when she, you know, she saw it in her lifetime, and then she tried to resonate, you know, with the sword is what I just watched. So it couldn't have been that long ago as far as stuff like the events leading up to this. But then Cantarella said that she's been like, for like a century or more, they've been killing each other in the thing. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Won't tell Norhead. Yeah, please don't. Okay.
One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
I have to say though, the step up in storytelling from 1.0 to 2.0 was great, and then the storytelling step up from the last 2.0 quest to this one has, I think, been even bigger. Like, wow, they did a great job with this. Cartathea infuses the gravity calibrator with its special energy. Use it to change the gravity direction. Oh, cool. The yellow indicator shows the direction. Okay. Blue is normal, yellow is inverted, and green is sideways. Okay. Yeah, I was really confused on the whole Cantarella timeline thing, to be honest with you. Like, I was just like, just how old is Cantarella, you know? Okay, gravity chamber. So sideways, maybe?
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull.
Okay.
If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Yeah, because like, if I'm not mistaken, Cantarella said, you know, the Threnodian has corrupted like the Sentinel, and this has been going on for a long time and all that, and that they know the truth. So the Threnodian basically wants her dead, but they've been killing each other, the heads of the families, for like centuries. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Leave it to me.
Okay, we got to beat their ass. We can do that.
Disperse.
Oh, I thought I had my Chang Li, for instance. Okay, that was kind of silly of me. I forgot I'm using him.
Moment of resonance. No hesitation.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that Rover is pretty old, like, right? Because they keep calling him the Arbiter and all this stuff.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, you have to. Oh, I see. It's like a timed event. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so we just got to do this really fast. Can't do it all lazily. Yep, we get the adult version. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, like, I'm not super excited about childlike characters. It actually took me a while to play Verena.
Sounds like someone's getting impatient. Let's head back.
I had 2 copies. I have 1 copy or 2 copies of her. She's S1 or whatever, and I didn't use her for the longest time, but she's really good though. She's a really good healer. Okay, now what do we do? Yeah, if they would do like an adult version, that would probably be really, I mean, that would probably be really awesome. Let's be real. Green? Let's go with this one maybe. Yeah, Verena's really good. It actually took me a while to build Rover out. So my three first 90s was Chang Li, because she's my favorite, Rover and Verena, and I gotta say male Rover, whatever Rover, he's really strong. That really surprised me, just to see how strong he was, to be honest. Because like most of these games, like, you know, the main characters are just like skippable, passable, whatever you want to call them. You don't really play as them. Yeah, I will probably use Chang Li for a really long time, because even if she gets power crept like way in the future or whatever, her gameplay is just so fun. Even if I just use her for the overworld, her kit
Did you feel any
is just so
discomfort
fun
while
to
we were
play.
clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
Yeah, you've helped a lot. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
get
that for
Brant.
now.
Yeah, that's what others have told me. Yeah. Playing with Brant as the trial resonator or whatever, I can definitely see that synergy there.
Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
And what's funny about that too, about
Man,
Chang
guide
Li,
me.
is typically in these types of games where like there's elements involved, I either like ice. Ice is always like my favorite element, followed by like lightning. So I always hope that those are really strong elements. But Chang Li is just so damn cool. Yeah, I went with her.
Cherish every gain.
I wouldn't mind having a Carlotta, honestly, too. She seems pretty awesome.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Okay. My current plan, I've seen Zani. I have not looked up what she does or anything. My current plan going into anniversary is I want to pull Shorekeeper because I don't have Shorekeeper. And I feel like I can get Shorekeeper. I might not be able to get her weapon, but I feel like I have a good chance of getting Shorekeeper, and like I 100% want to pull Zani. Like I don't even care what Zani does. I 100% want to pull her regardless. Do I need to go in the gondola or something? Deal with the obstruction. What obstruction? Yeah, no, I definitely can get Shorekeeper, but my worry is I want to be able to pull Zani. Zani, I fucking love Zani, man.
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Zhezha is a character I didn't like. I liked Zhezha's kit, and I liked playing when I got to do the trial in the what's it called, the companion story and stuff like that. But Zhezha's character I didn't really like. She kind of annoyed me, if I'm being honest with you. But her kit seemed pretty good with Carlotta.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte.
Okay.
Let's see if we can find one.
What were you saying now? Oh, that. Are you talking about this? Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, I didn't even notice. I have to. I have to get that character. I didn't even notice that when I just logged in and grabbed the rewards. I didn't even look at the artwork. Oh, that is too good. Holy crap. And I'm definitely probably gonna spend a little bit for that Chong-Li skin too, let's be honest. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. Okay, find the tacitite device. All right. You got 200 pools saved up. That's great. That's awesome. I'm stuck because I wish I would have played earlier and I could have had Shorekeeper and been saving for anniversary and all that. So now I feel I feel like a little bit behind, you know. It's been a blast so far, I have to say.
That's it. A tacitite device.
That's the guy with 12. Yeah, I mean, I have them saved up, but you know, I always have this habit of like, I don't like making decisions, man.
Leave it to me. Sounds come forth.
I always get conflicted when it comes down time to, you know, actually do it, whatever.
No hesitation. Strike in the shadows.
You lose every 50-50. Yeah, I mean, see, this is the thing, man. Like, I'm gonna be so disappointed when I lost a 50-50 for Chang-Li, but I got a second copy of Verena, so I was okay with that loss.
Leave it to me.
But I know at some point I'm gonna end up pulling like Lang Yang or Ying Yang, whatever that guy's name is. I hate him. The femboy guy. I don't know, the furry guy or whatever he was. I didn't like his companion story. I didn't like his kit either. There was nothing about him I liked. And I'm gonna feel so much disappointment when I actually lose a 50-50 to him.
I sense your weakness. Moment of resonance.
It's 1090 for you. Oh man, that's brutal. I honestly wish they didn't have a 50-50 system, but you know, I think the Holio game's kind of like cemented that way going forward. Like, I don't mean to hate on the guy as a character or whatever, because I'm sure there's some people that like him, but like, I didn't vibe with him. I'll just say that. I didn't like him at all. Just like I found Jeja annoying. I liked Jeja's companion story. But I just didn't like her as a character. There was nothing about the other guy I liked. I didn't like his companion story. I didn't like his kit. I didn't like anything about him.
You okay?
Just catching my breath.
I think it was
You go get the remnant spark.
I think it was like the animal sounds he made that kind of turned me off of that character, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, it just came across weird to me and I didn't like it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was weird. I don't really know how to describe him because he's like, I don't know, kind of like he wants to be the Hulk kind of character, like you wouldn't like me when I'm angry type of character, but it also was kind of like hinted he's a animal of some sort or whatever. I don't know. I didn't vibe with it. He's not a femboy, but you know, that was a bad description. I agree. My bad.
Cherish every gain.
I think those were probably like the only two characters I didn't like. I didn't really like Encore's companion story either because it was just so childish, and that's just kind of not for me. I'm like a grown-ass man.
I'd rather know I'm lost in a world
but that's probably about it. Everything else so far has been pretty great.
No memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Oh, I didn't have to do that. I just noticed she's been in this boat this whole time. I never noticed that. Yeah, no, I didn't. Oh, so like, I didn't mind Encore's companion story. I thought it was better than what is his, Ling Yang, or I don't know his name. Hold on a second. I feel like I'm butchering this guy's name. Ling Yang. Okay, yeah. So I thought her story was okay. It was just, you know, it's just childlike, and there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely. Just wasn't for me. Ling Yang's I just didn't like at all. And Jeja's story I liked. I just didn't like Jeja as a character, if that makes sense.
Wind, guide me.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I should go back for Cantarella.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
Doesn't take long for Carthia to return with the three of you to regroup.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new. Especially
You're not
now.
hiding anything from me, are you?
No.
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
They were too much. Yeah. They definitely have a mind of their own. That's what I'll say. That's all. I'll leave it at that. They definitely have a mind of their own. They have like their own physics. She's a good looking model. The character's great. But she's clearly gooner bait. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, her model's gorgeous. Absolutely. Okay, what's going on here? Follow the marker to the next pedal. Use the door of unity to teleport. Oh crap. I wasn't expecting the camera change. That kind of tripped my brain out. Oh, my brain. Oh, that hurt my brain. Entering the door to unit transports you into a new area that changes the direction of gravity. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Okay. What's going on here? Twitch didn't like the words you wanted to say. Yeah, that happens. You gotta be careful. Use the door of unity to teleport again? Okay. Had a full screen warning. Yeah, that might not be good to do.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. That looks so cool. What the hell was that?
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
shall grant a new identity.
No, okay.
Fleur de Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I think I got the gist of what you were gonna say. Okay. Will you uphold the teachings of the
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
Yeah, her, you know, liberation, ultimate, whatever, you know, I think the whole character was pretty much just Gooner bait, but still, she's a gorgeous character. I do agree it's a little much, but...
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living.
Okay.
From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur de Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Okay. Oh, what's that? What's going on now?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
Whoa. calm down, Abby. That you got to be careful with your words there, buddy.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion!
What frequency?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh?
How the hell should I know?
I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big Gigantor back in Jinjo.
Okay. Jue?
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Okay.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
But it's through the sword then, right? Isn't that what you said earlier?
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Oh, no problem at all. Thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate you talking with me, man. I appreciated it. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. Hopefully your day is good. Or night, whichever it is.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. And the Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
Yeah, because that would mean she's not the maiden or the resonator or whatever, right?
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation?
Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
Yeah, what's up with that?
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
We can take this time to think about the clues, or I can still go on. Let's rest. Cantarella's here. Let's have a little bit of a rest.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Poor Abby. Poor Abby. Talk to Cardathea or talk to Cantarella? Let's talk to Cantarella first.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
You were pretty harsh on Cardathia.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark.
Oh, make sure you're not being corrupted.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time
What
like
about the trials? What's up with them?
a trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Yeah, I don't want to get poisoned.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact.
Oh?
That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalias gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering.
That sounds brutal.
The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
I see.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence.
It's not good.
As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Phasalias and begged for release.
Damn, so you killed him.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Phasalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think?
True.
Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
Yes, maybe.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
True.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Oh, that makes sense, because you guys all poison each other. So you make your own food so you don't die. Okay, that makes sense. Homemade panini. Increases energy regen of all resonators. Okay, okay. So, should we talk to Cardathea? Where is Cardathea, actually? Oh, she's right here.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
Oh, let's ask about the other
Sword
swords.
of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue.
Okay.
Halti. I can't remember anything else about Hogness.
But what about Discord?
But as for Haltier, it was my former blade.
Wait, Holtier was the virtue one.
How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share
About the
with you all
Evanolium?
That was its name before it became a sonorosphere.
Okay.
This seminary, built in an island, was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all.
What
that
about
I
the
can
Dark Tide?
remember. It is paradise.
It is? What the hell? What do you mean?
Take it you don't mean that in a good way.
It is a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of heart cease to exist. There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the Dark Tide perfectly. In the beginning, the Dark Tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed, and for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable. When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the Dark Tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the Dark Tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the Dark Tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the Dark Tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
Nope, that's it.
I'll share with you all that It's safer this way. You should get some rest. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
Okay.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
Okay, what is it?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
Wait, you tried to eat it, bro?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
Oh my god.
But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next 2 pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me. 100%.
The night passes in silence. Cantarella is the first to wake and notice subtle sounds coming from outside. Gotta read those things so damn fast. Okay. Cantarella's so hot, though. For real.
I thought I'd slip away.
Alright, let's kill him.
Avoid any trouble. But now, here I am dealing with one of you. Since you're here, how about a morning stroll? Sink into the endless deep. They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
She, in fact, does not need help.
Such a deep tuck.
Nice.
Well, this is where our paths must part.
No! Say it ain't so, Cantarella! Say it ain't so!
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
That's fair.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
Oh, shit! We got Cantarella's digits!
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Oh. Okay. Alright. You open your terminal and exchange contact information. Cantarella leaves with Tervin. Okay. Okay, okay.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
Wait, I got another thing? What is this? Spend the first night in Evanolium. Oh, okay, we get more rewards. I like it.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
Okay. Now what?
Wind, guide me.
Harkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isles, else levees will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in fighting Hogness if we can't repair the waterway.
True.
At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
I'll have to go.
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
That's the gravity thing, right? Yeah.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
The hilt platform of the Statue of Divine Justice radiates strong remittent energy. Before proceeding, adjust your gravity direction to be perpendicular to the platform. Okay, so it needs to be straight up and down. Got it.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay. That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Cast a plunging attack above the hilt platform will cause the Statue of Divine Justice to descend, triggering a section of the ren to move. Okay. So we go here. Just punch it really freaking hard. I like it. My man.
Is this really okay?
Well, saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Yeah. I like. Yeah, that's nice. Good job, Rover. We got dragons. Do we fight them or what?
Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Last one was bigger. The Dragon of Dirge or whatever it was called.
Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it.
Wait, she was Dragon Rider for that thing?
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Alright, but where was that chest? I just saw a chest over here, right? Yeah.
Cherish every gain. You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Oh, poop. Okay, I just gotta wait. Okay. We'll just wait. Wait that out. Oops. Okay, so which way do we gotta go, though? I'll just guess a direction, I suppose. Hopefully that was the right one.
Remnants of the past.
Oh, we can fly. Oh, that makes things way simpler. Easy, easy. Okay, so this is the old tier sword? Sword of Virtue or whatever? Or Discord maybe? I don't remember.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Wind, guide me.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
Okay. Oh shit. What the hell? Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Enhanced Cardathia's ability. Find the right spot to clear all of the dark at once. So just stand here, basically.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. Break. End has come.
Ow. That wasn't cool, dude.
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. Right in the shadows.
Okay. Easy.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
You say so. Can we fly up there? That would make things way easier. Okay, so it needs to go this way, right? Yeah.
Wind, guide me.
Nice. Just slap that thing into place. Let's go.
We're still missing an area. But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
All right.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness. No hesitation. The end has come.
Proceed to the next place. Okay, so we go to the ringway. This way? So maybe not that way? This way? This looks right. Yeah, this is right.
Cherish every gain.
What is this thing? Wait. That's a chest. I want that chest. So we gotta go green this time, right?
Cardathia?
I'm ready.
I was right.
An unexpected discovery.
Red, I guess? So it's got to be blue again. So that's green. So this one?
Leave it to me. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Perform a plunging attack from above the statue of divine justice. Okay, so we gotta fly. Alright, so that's all the pieces. Alright. So now we can get the Discord sword thingy. Whatever it was called.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
It is pretty awesome looking, I gotta admit.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Hogness, that was the name of the sword.
Cherish every gain.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
Fair point.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
Get our asterite real quick. All right, hold on just a moment. I will be right back. Gotta make one more little pit stop. All right, and we're back.
The way you were when you saw the plushy echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh, how did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel.
I can't drive this thing to save my life. Oh no! What are you doing? Okay. Come on. There we go. No, stop it. Go this way. Jesus. User error there. User error. What's over here? Anything? Nothing? Okay, so we gotta go this way then? Okay. Tower of Unity. Nice. Hey. What's over there? That looks kind of shiny. Oh, it's just flowers.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Oh, so I gotta do it 3 more times. Ooh. Okay.
Fleur-de-Lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator. Why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
Well said.
With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise. You saw that too, Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
I killed him. He has found peace. Yeah, I murdered that guy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anna, Casitomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover, just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
Okay. You tried to eat it again, dude?
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
So you did try to eat it.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hogness to the person who unsealed the passage?
Perhaps to strengthen the Blessed Maiden? Perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy? Perhaps to weaken the Threnodian? Maybe to weaken the Threnodian?
Possibly. But the Threnodian's energy would damage the body of the Sentinel's resonator. You wouldn't be affected, since Abby resides within you. But surely, a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true Blessed Maiden.
The answers might lie in the other frequencies that got mixed in. The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before? We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
All right. I think this might be where we stop for the night. It is getting late. And I've been streaming for way too long. We got some more asterite here though. Let's see. Complete treasure spot challenge. Complete the flash dollar. Okay, so we need to do that. Okay. So we can do those. Now, what is the other thing in here? Did that already. Exploration is 8%. Okay, so I have a few more days to get this done. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was crazy. Yeah. That's pretty intense. The storytelling, the jump up in storytelling has been absolutely amazing. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm not gonna do the Shorekeeper summons. We might save that for another stream. Got 3 more days, so I'll probably do that this weekend. But I think that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Thanks everyone for dropping in, joining in, watching, and had a good time. This story is getting really good. Really liked it. So anyway, have a good night or a good morning, whatever time of the day it is for you, and hopefully you have a good day, and we'll see you in the next one, hopefully. All right, guys, thanks again.